In this video, we cover Boolean selection with nullable Booleans. And before we get there, I'm going to create this nullable int series. Same as before, I just didn't assign it to a variable name. And let's just say I want to do some selection, right? I want to find all the numbers here that are greater than 100. So what if I do a comparison over here with 100? So you'll see that you get false, false, true, and then this stays as missing. So this is different behavior than if this was a NumPy array. So let me go back. Let me create this. Force this to be a float 64 like this. If I compare it to 100, you'll see that a missing value comparison returns as false. So here you get this NA over here, and this is a new data type actually. If you look over here, it says Boolean, but it's actually different than the built-in NumPy bool data type. So I know this is confusing. We're going to go more into this a little bit later. So this is what's called a nullable Boolean. And maybe I can assign this to nullable filt like this instead of just normal filt. And let's just see what happens if we try to filter with this. So we have our nullable integer here, series, and we filter with this nullable filter. Does it work if we have a missing value there? Well, it does. So it just treats this as false. That's what I was trying to say here. Missing value is treated as false whenever you do Boolean selection. So this is just a long way of saying that it works the exact same way as before. It's just a little bit different. If you look at the actual Boolean array, you get a different Boolean data type. You get this missing value, but the selection happens in the same way. It just doesn't filter for those missing values. All right, so just to show you a little bit clearer, if you take the missing value object from NumPy and do any comparison, doesn't matter if it's greater than or less than or equal to, you will get false. For pandas, it has different behavior. You get all of this pandas NA object like this. So this, bracket, or this, this less than sign NA, greater than sign over here is the same. It's just this object over here, pd.na. So I can prove that to you just doing pd.na like this. It's just its visual representation as text. All right, so it's a little bit more on Boolean selection using these nullable integers, which get you this nullable filter.